Happy Valentine's Day. Mayor Tom Koch here, unfortunately preparing for another major blizzard to hit our city. I want to let people know a couple of facts, some information. A snow emergency will go into effect tonight at 10 o'clock all across the city. There'll be no parking on the major arterial roadways, and as everybody knows, or should know, parking on one side, the even side of the streets, is acceptable. We will tow when necessary in those problem streets where we can't get equipment down. Obviously, the goal is for every police and fire truck to be able to get to any location when needed. So that operation will begin at 10 o'clock tonight. For those folks that have some issues with their streets over the next day or two, 617-376-1927 is the snow line at our Public Works Department. We encourage you to call in any information on that line. Of course, during the week, as the snow continues, we continue to remove snow and there are problems. You can certainly call the mayor's office, 617-376-1990. That's open during the week between 8:30 and 5:30. I am available for folks if need be. Again, I would encourage people, those folks in the neighborhoods that have been so good to your neighbors, continue to do so. Look into those folks or check in for those folks who are homebound, perhaps elderly, live by themselves, make sure they're okay. If there's a hydrant near your home, I would encourage you to please help us out and dig the hydrant out. Every minute counts when it comes to fires, so that would be very helpful to us as well. I want to thank all the folks that work so hard, the men and women of our Public Works Department, Parks and Forestry Department, our Traffic and Parking Department, police and fire departments, who've been working in collaboration to keep our city safe and really to do a nice job as best we can under these historic, unprecedented conditions. So again, tonight we're preparing for another major event. We encourage people, please stay off the roads if you can, particularly once the storm starts. It's a lot easier for our snow equipment to move around the city when there's less traffic on the roadways. We'll be working the storm right through Sunday. Thankfully, Sunday's a day off for most folks, so there won't be as much pressure on the commuter traffic. However, we will be out there moving every street. We have additional pieces of equipment coming in. We have companies as far from Connecticut that have joined our snow operation. I also want to take a moment to thank Governor Baker, Lieutenant Governor Polito, who have been in touch with me on a daily basis. In the last several days, they've assigned men and women from the National Guard serving in our city, as well as folks from the Mass Department of Transportation with a major snowblower operation that we've used on some of the major arterials. So I'm grateful for their efforts. Again, please be safe, stay warm, and where you can, help your neighbor. We'll get through this together as a community as we have over the last 2 weeks. Thank you and God bless.